I, so can you tell us about any differences between shooting the original Leverage, the Beth would probably know about this more than Aleyse, sorry about that, between shooting the original Leverage in Portland and shooting Leverage Redemption in New Orleans now?
Yeah,
Let's
I get
start
that. Aleyse,
Actually, I'd like to chime in now. Go ahead, Beth.
with
actually, what would you say to that?
I'd say Portland's a great city.
Yeah.
Differences is what you're asking. Sorry, I was yeah. So well, gosh, I mean, the cities are so different, but both are incredible. Obviously, there's a lot of amazing locations in both for shooting, which has been really exciting. We doubled Portland for Boston a lot, and also England and I forgot we were somewhere else there as well, but there was a lot of flexibility, but I think over the 5 seasons we kind of exhausted those resources a bit, and so moving to New Orleans has been a fresh change of pace. Personally, I love the music scene, the food scene, and the people are amazing. The people were great in Portland as well, but culturally it's a really amazing place to immerse yourself in. It's so rich and wonderful. So far it's been great. The hurricane shutdowns are one side of New Orleans that we didn't have to think about in Portland, but that's why we don't shoot in the thick of it, hopefully this season.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. New Orleans is wonderful. How are you liking New Orleans, Lise?
I liked it so much I stayed. I'm still in New Orleans right now. I love it. I'm an artist like all the way around, so are a lot of people on set, and it's just a great city for all of that. Like Bethy said, like any music lovers, any food lovers. Yeah, it's a great spot. The vibe, it's a city of the people, a lot like New York is, like it's not that big. You can go around it once and get everything you need to see, but the people will show you all the spots. So I'm loving it.
Oh, good. It must have been awesome during Halloween. We went once during Halloween. It was just wonderful.
Oh, it's insane. I live in the central business district, so everything's like a stone's throw for me. And the costumes are nuts. Unbelievable.
Yeah. Beth, you directed some episodes last season. Did you direct any this season?
I did 2 episodes this season. I have one about an e-sporting team where the owner is corrupt and mentally and physically abusing the team. So, or his esports players, and our team comes in and intervenes and helps get those guys out of a really bad situation. And the other one is called the Turkish prisoner job. And that one's really amazing too. We help a vet who's been framed by some dirty cops get out of that situation. I enjoyed both tremendously, 2 totally different worlds, but I had a lot of fun.
Oh, great. Yeah, I saw the first 3 episodes. So I saw the esports one. That was really well done.
Oh, thanks.
Yeah. Especially when they're cutting back and forth between the e fight and the real life fight. That was cool.
Yeah, it was really cool. We had, we knew Christian was going to come through with some great moves, and our stunt choreographer Lex came up with a lot of really awesome ideas. And the challenge on our show is always how to fit it all into a 12-hour day. So we were shooting full time inside in the tournament space and a full day at the same time in the hallway. So we had to divide and conquer, but that was really exciting. Super.
And you were first up this season, which is just like Bethy's a rock star when she's directing. It's like some of my favorite episodes to be in. And for you to be first up this season was just the best introduction into season 2.
Oh, thanks, Aleyse. Yeah, it was an amazing honor and privilege to be first up and to get to welcome everybody back. I love you for that. Thank you.
Aleyse, I enjoyed the episode where you got to play the African princess. That was cool.
Oh, yes.
And you had an accent.
I did. Look, me and Aldous got together and we were like, what are you about to do? The accent that we were given was so specific. The dialect, or I should say the dialect was so specific. And we got on a similar page with it. But I mean, it's just great to have Aldous back in any capacity. So that was exciting. I was also wearing that dress on my birthday. So that was exciting. And I mean, the dress was exciting. Nadine really popped that dress off, and it's just a look that I'm excited for everybody to see.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Is Aldous just in the one episode this season, like last season, or can you tell us if he's in more? Are you allowed to? Okay.
Can we say? Can we say Bethy?
I think we're allowed to say. No one's, as far as I know, not. He's in 3 of them, right?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
Okay.
Oh, cool.
Sorry, there's a fire drill in my hotel. I'll just mute myself.
Oh no. Well, as long as it's a drill, that's good. Beth, your character always has such funny lines. Are those all in the script, or do you guys get to add some? Oh.
I'll go ahead and say a little something to this. When I first got to set, both Bethy and Aldous were big on do it once as written and then give them hell afterwards. So some things get in that we improv and some things don't. But I think we always do a version where we at least say what's on the page first, just out of respect and gratitude for our writers. But yeah, there's some great improvs, especially on everybody's hands. I'm probably the slowest at improving the funny lines.
No, I would say you're not slow. She's amazing. She's downplaying it. I sorry about that. We had a little false alarm fire drill, but it's all good. That's exactly right. We do one as is, and then we get to play, and it's always a bummer because when you get warmed up at the end, you'll find something that you want to throw in, but you've already done 2 setups of coverage, so you can't because it won't match. But it's fun because everybody is super playful like that. So it's a blast when we get to do that. Yeah.
Great. Yeah. I've always loved the show since the beginning, but what's one of the things that makes it great is get great drama and great comedy together. It's so much fun. There's you were mentioning stunts before. There's a great stunt coming up in the second episode where Parker goes up on a crane hook and does some running and jumping. Do you do any of the stunts, or is there a stunt person doing that?
It's a bit of both. The real dangerous, crazy stuff is done by the amazing stunt performers. And usually because Parker does various things that in real life you'd have to kind of have different strengths to do, or, the laser contortionist body is going to be different from the one that hangs off a bridge, right? So I have really amazing stunt performers, and they did the crazy running stuff. Also, sometimes I'm on another unit, so I'll do what they absolutely need me for, and then I have to jump over and do the next scene or something like that. But I did get to act like I was jumping on the crane, put my foot in a little thing and get lifted up, and I was up there peeking down. But the real running crazy stuff was done by Brooklyn. That's her name.
Okay, cool. Yeah. I'm always fascinated when some people say, "Oh, I do all my stunts." And I'm thinking, "Wow, that sounds dangerous." I wouldn't do that. But
it's fun. It is fun when you can do it. But the reality is, even if I wanted to do all of them, there wouldn't be time to do it, right, Aleyse?
Right.
There you
go. Yeah, no, isn't that time?
So there are 13 episodes this season. Are they all already filmed?
Yes.
Oh, okay. And did you have the pandemic restrictions still, or were they gone?
I think things have loosened up a little bit. It's definitely there's nothing compared to shooting in 2020. I think that was just a very kind of difficult and locked down time, and it's kind of mirrored the way that the civilian world has been functioning, which is precautions are still taken, but I definitely thought it was a little looser this season with just people know their responsibilities and we have protocol for it. So I think it went smoothly.
Well, that's good. That's good. Well, you can't see any difference in the screen. That's the main thing.
That's the kicker. Yeah.
All right. Well, I appreciate you guys talking to me today. It's always nice. I've talked to Parker many times over the years, and this is my second time with you, Lisa. I really enjoy it. You guys are so great to talk to everybody.
Oh, thanks. Back at you. Thank you so much for making time.